Today we have a vintage Schwinn aluminum rim. Kind of ugly. It actually sat in my barn. It was there when I bought the house, and I've been parting out some bikes and selling the rims and cleaning them up, and I saved this one to videotape. This one is aluminum. I've also done steel, basically the same process. We're going to use the sewn wheel, spiral sewn wheel. We're going to use a Tripoli Rouge, and we're going to use 1750 RPMs. We're not going to go faster than that. If you go faster than that with aluminum, you can basically burn the aluminum and cause yourself problems. So let's go. I'm going to clean my wheel. So now I'm just going to do one side at a time along the bead. Coming out very nice. Back and mix any spots we need to hit again. I'm not going for show quality. This is not a restoration. If I wanted to, I would need to sand out a few things like this scratch right here. There's a couple more, but it would be actually quite easy to do. But again, this is just for resale. Just trying to make it look a little bit nicer. Even if we're a rider that you're just going to ride, I mean, this makes a big difference what we're just doing here. Now I'm going to run in around the bead like so. Get a little bit inside the rim. I'm not going to remove the spokes. If I were doing a show job, I would remove the spokes, but then you'd have to re-true the rim. Probably needs to be done anyway. sewn wheel I really can't get in very far. I'm going to change that when I'm done and go with a loose. Then I can get inside a little bit more on the spokes. And there we are so far. I'm going to flip it around and do the other side. I'm going to clean this again. I'm going to go lightly around it. And now get a little bit inside. we are so far. Now I'm going to change from a sewn to a loose. Okay, that's about as much as I can do. And I know it's not showing up real well on the camera because of the angle. But I'll have to touch it up a little bit with a hand drill. Okay, we've got a hand drill. This is just a cheapie out of Harbor Freight. I will tell you, if you use it a lot, it gets hot. You've got the lock. So we're going to lock it. And go to town. Okay, back with some gloves. Okay, again, not show, but pretty decent. And now we're going to clean it up, and I'm going to move to just going over this real light with a white. I'm going to change the wheel. So this is going to be a loose white that I have used with metal before. That's why it's black. You could go finer. I'm not going to with this one. How fine you go and how far you go with the project is all up to you. And that's why we have different wheels. We have different compounds. It's whatever works for that particular job. Okay, I'm going to go 1750 RPMs again. I'm just really going to go quickly around the outside. A little final cleanup needed just with a rag. Steel actually cleaned up a lot easier because basically you're cleaning it, you're removing any rust specks. You won't get rid of the rust, but you will minimize it. It will look a lot nicer. It will just rust again, but you can put some wax over it and it'll look very respectable. Probably a lot cheaper than trying to find a NOS vintage rim. This is actually from a Roadbike. The make of the rim, it's off a Schwinn, but the make of it is a Araya. So somebody I think will be very happy to find this rim. And again, we used a sewn pad, 2 loose pads, we used Tripoli, and a little bit of white. So that's all for today. Thank you.